we go, folks. One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Here's the kickoff team now, set to move this one away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So Georgia's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Kurt, not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between two elite running backs, two guys who are the focal point of the offense.
And talking to him this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other, both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
To throw, it's Nolan. Gets rid of it on the move. Finds his man. It's White. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Looking to pass here on second down. Delivers quickly to the left side. He's got it with room to run. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Dogs.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So the Kentucky Wildcats offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. We got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week, but let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he was through the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
A gain makes it second and medium. He bought some time, now lets it go. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
Using his legs, it's Daniels. Got the first down and still motoring. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Kentucky.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
No problem with BAT right down the middle. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. The Dogs will have to kick it away. And this will be the first punt for this offense this afternoon. McCovern seemed able to bring the returner to the ground. And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Caught by the receiver. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yardage.
Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Second down play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He's got it in the open. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Back to pass. It's Ward. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Wildcats. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kurt, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab behind the line. It's White. Now it's 2nd down here. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And he drops back in the gun. Caught over the middle. It's White. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to pass. It's Nolan. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Hunt. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Georgia. Kurt, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. And they'll use the ground game here. It's a strong stiff arm. Tackle made after a solid gain. They spot the ball at the 34. That run good for a 1st down. The offense still rolling. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Short pass, finds the tight end. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. First down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, what a grab! You make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
They got the completion, but as a quarterback, you like to avoid those situations. I'm sure it's fine now, but they can really take a toll on you after 4 quarters.
Ball handed off. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And here's the handoff. It's a solid game to pick up the first down, and it'll be likely the final play of this first quarter. Let's check out the quarterback comparison here through the first quarter. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Dropping back, it's Ward. Who has Cook? Can he get in? And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Try to convert with a sneak. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the extra point was up and good. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. You have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. That completion sets up a second down play. Oh, here comes the reverse. He gets loose. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. He'll hand it off. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Makes the catch. It's Hunt. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Caught in the backfield. It's Barber. And they get the conversion there. First down. Now.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. This is the 6th play on the drive. They call the draw play here. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
Hey, how about the quarterback here with his eyes downfield, selling the pass to open that play up? But, man, offensive line, really good job of selling and then getting upfield to that second level to be able to pick up some key blocks.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Gives it to the back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. And they pick up the first on the ground. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. But hold up. There's a flag in the field. If that's on the defense, it's going to be a fresh set of downs. It's a costly penalty for the special teams. Offense coming back on the field. You just can't make contact with a kicker like that. And the Bulldogs line it up with first and goal. Nowhere to run at corralling for no gain. It's a second and goal play for the offense. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Went it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. On third and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Caught near the goal line. He'll be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line. Fourth and goal from the 2. Can this defense come up with a huge stop? On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. Looking for some space. It's Daniels. Picks up the first, looking for more. Run down, but it's past the line to gain. It's a first and 10 play coming up for the offense. Looking to throw. It's Ward. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Moves the ball out across the 30. It's good for a first down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Second and 10 now from the 31 after the incompletion. And this pass is on target.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Kentucky getting set with a first and 10 coming up. They keep him guessing with a run. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Second down after that run on the previous play. Caught over the middle. It's Zimmerman. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Moves out of the pocket. Extending the play now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
I really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain on the pitch and catch.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Defense bringing out some big fellas trying to stuff the run here. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution in that drive, Kirk.
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Scanning the field, it's Ward. It's a short completion at the big tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. And he dumps it off to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it second down. And the quarterback dropping back. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Running out of time in the pocket. Good as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Important second down play coming up. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw. Pass interference. Defense. The offense gets a fresh set of downs after the PI, and we'll see if the defense can regroup. This Kentucky offense is quickly moving down the field. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Bringing pressure. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
So he finds one of his favorite targets. Kirk, defense thinking, what do we have to do to stop this guy?
How about the double coverage on third down? Great call to be able to try to take away this highly touted wide receiver. And the quarterback is still looking to go to his guy for the conversion, and he comes through. No wonder he keeps throwing him the football.
It's a run. Running back's got it. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Looking downfield, it's Nolan. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. Pass caught, second down now. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Second down, looking to throw it. Running back has it on a screen now. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
And he will be stuffed for no gain. The Bulldogs will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And the returner will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down at the 45. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And it's caught on the crossing pattern. Clutch conversion on third there. Sets him up first down from the 31. Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They're going to run it here. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the quarterback will just sneak it here. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. The first play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. He keeps it himself. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. Kentucky has moved into the red zone now. The back's got it. Solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Pounding away with the run game. Touchdown, Kentucky. They continue to roll up the score.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Grab down the middle. It's White. And he's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41. A new set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? To the air, it's Nolan. Caught over the middle, it's White. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. Motion now from the tight end. Looking to throw yet again. Caught behind the line, it's Barber. It's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this. Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And looking to throw now on first down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, that's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing, tough to defend, and an easy touchdown for this offense.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. And see if they can do it again. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. The shotgun running play call. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep.
How about this? The offense gets the ball to one of their playmakers out in space, but the defense, the athletic ability on that side of the ball, does a good job of bringing him down short of the first down.
He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They've got it, but they convert on 4th down. The drive keeps going. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. And he's got it again. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, and it'll be 4th down. And the coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. He knocks it through with confidence. And that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Nolan. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Grabbed by the receiver. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt. And the offense wisely spikes the ball here to stop the clock. So getting nothing on first down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. Brought down with the completion, moves the ball down to the 4. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. 3rd and goal, looking to throw for it. Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't. And this could wrap up the ball game.
Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. Two quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a...
Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Wildcats offense takes the field. Now, guys, let's not forget, the last time these two got together, we had ourselves an absolute classic that has provided motivation for one side ever since, David.
I mean, such a back and forth, such a fun game. Everyone remembers where they were on their couch or in the stadium for that rivalry game.
And that's what rivalry games are supposed to look like. Both teams playing with phenomenal intensity. It's going to go down right to the wire. And you're right, those are the games that make college football special.
So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. To the air, it's Ward. Got it in the middle, it's Daniels. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. The Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. They think there's room to run to the right here. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. The quick out. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
And man coverage, when they get up in your face, they make things hard. You want to be able to attack the whole field and get them lean in one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out route connection, nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. And the Wildcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Makes the grab. It's Gilmore. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing third down. Makes the grab. There he goes. Touchdown, Wildcats. A great catch and run for 6.
You know, long touchdown passes don't have to come in the shape of go routes and posts. You can throw a slant. If your guy is able to make one dude miss and build up some steam, when you've got speed like that, you can take it to the house, and that's exactly what he did.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Vanderbilt's offense will take the field for the first time. And they are going to be met up front by a defensive line group that is going to make life miserable on the offensive line and the quarterback and this whole offense, David.
And this offense is fully aware of the challenge in front of them. This defensive line is quick, they're physical, they're powerful. They wreck games. They individually take over because of their greatness. It's focal point 1, 2, and 3, Jesse.
They're physical and athletic, and that's the thing that's so dynamic about this position group, right? They stop the run, they get after your quarterback. Tremendous challenge for this offensive line to try and match that physicality. We'll see if they can get it done.
Got him downfield. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. The Commodores in the hurry-up.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. And the Commodores with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking to throw, it's Flowers. Got his man. Stumbled to the ground. They're looking at a third down and short from the 33. They'll try to get the first through the air. He's got the back in the middle. Offense has gained momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Tackle is made right at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 4. Trying play action. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Shoots it to the left. High coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a fourth down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll need a little distance and defend it just right. A 41-yarder from the left hash. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. That'll bring him to within 4.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he dropped it. Incomplete pass in what would have been a huge gain. No defender anywhere around, and he just flat dropped it. This time it's complete. Breaks into the open. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's first and he wants to take the top off. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to throw, it's Ward. Trying to set up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That's reeled in, it's Washington. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. This Kentucky offense doing work work. They're set up with another first down. He turns that loose down the right side.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, and if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Washington. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Finds his big tight end. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Line getting set on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And a short game here in the first quarter will come to a close. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. He's got it on the run. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The Wildcats didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down. Touchdown, Wildcats! Made the grab and then did the rest himself and then put points on the board. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll run play action. Here comes the heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. The Commodores will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes the catch at the midfield logo. There he goes. Open it up. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. And the Wildcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Ward. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Kentucky right back to the line. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, Kentucky. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Able to run it out to the 28 on the last one. It's 2nd and 7. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. And the Commodores will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark it down at the 38-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. He's going to fire deep. Makes a grab at the 25, and there's room. A huge play there as he has it inside the 20 at the 19.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
The Wildcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Catch in the middle. It's Washington. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Ward. And the 3rd down pass is knocked away by the D. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll try this one from the left hash and 33 yards away. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. Looking downfield on 1st down. Hit as he throws. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. Oh, they're after him. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him. Getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple of games.
The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Daniels. Touchdown, Kentucky! And they take it in for 6 more points.
This guy is officially a problem. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense, too. If I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop it.
And he puts through the extra point. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. They'll leave it with him. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Give to the running back. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Just needs a crack to get a return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked. Intercepted, and finally, this defense makes a play.
Tell you what, defensive players don't always see where the ball is. They see the receiver and they get to chase him, but really good job seeing where the receiver is, going and making an interception, making a big play, getting the ball back to your offense.
Quickly complete. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now, why they're trailing on the scoreboard, is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Commodores will bring the punt team onto the field. Special teams coming through as they pin them back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Give to the running back. Got the first down. Looking for more. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Looking to throw, it's Ward. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Pulls it in down the middle. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals.
Kentucky teeing it up and ready to go here in the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing open. He didn't panic. He saw some green grass. He was able to get outside, away from the defense, get upfield, pick up the first down. That play is going to help their momentum. They need more scramble plays like that from him.
Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Unloads it left. Wide open downfield. Out of bounds after a big pickup on the play, just a couple of yards short of the goal line. And the Commodores line it up with a 1st and goal. Trying to power it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. And the returner will be brought down. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They still have a cushion, but you don't want to feed them. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Anytime a blitz gets home that fast, I'm going to call it a lot, okay? I'm going to use this one time and time again until they find some answers to how we got that linebacker to the quarterback that fast.
Pulls it in. It's Washington. Across the 20 and out of bounds at the 21-yard line, and just like that, they're out of trouble. And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. offense goes on the attack on 1st and 10. A strike downfield. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. This Kentucky offense really moving the ball quickly. Motion from the wideout. Off play action on 1st down. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
And there's an example of what happens when a quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Scanning the field, it's Ward. Hauls it in. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback extends the play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. The give to the tailback. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Wildcats come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Looking to the big tight end. Hauls it in. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Headed to the end zone. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. And now on 2nd down for this offense. They'll run the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. 12th play of the drive coming up, but they've got a shot toward the end zone. Can't make the grab, in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down, doesn't convert this time. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. Dead center perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Throws to the tight end. Complete to the left. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. Whole situation changed after that last big play. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 39. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly. And that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
Wants to throw. It's Flowers. They get to him as he throws. Caught. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. With a double-digit double-digit deficit here in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Needs it to keep this drive alive. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
It's not always easy, and it's not always easy to call a basic play on 4th down, but it is when you convert it. You've called this play so many times, had so much success. This was a day 1 install in fall camp. Nice, successful run on 4th down.
A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Kentucky has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Starting off this quarter, close enough to smell the goal line. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the 4th quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas, and they need to...
Trying to get it in. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on 4th and goal. Go straight ahead. He gets it down to the 3 and not an inch further, and they get a stop on 4th and goal. And the Wildcats are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. Here comes Kentucky after picking up that 1st down. Thanks to grab. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the 4th quarter with a big lead, he's still taking shots.
The Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. One back in the backfield. He gets to carry. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Leaves it with the running back. Got the 1st down and more. Turning it on. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. RPO complete to open the drive. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. To the air, it's Flowers. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack at the equation. Hitting the quarterback, being disrupted. They've been all over the field.
The Commodores decide to punt it away. Hauls it in at the 40. Slips through the line. And they're they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their total.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Here's the handoff. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. And the Commodores in a good spot here with second and short. Back to pass. He's taking a deep shot. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. The Commodores come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. He's going to take off. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. It's complete to the left. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here.
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, oh, is that sweet.
It's glorious to be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social
It's now time to select your team. Would you prefer to take over an established contender or build a team from the ground up? Pay attention to each team's prestige rating, represented by the number of stars next to each team's name. Teams with a higher prestige will be ready to compete for the college football playoff right away. On the other hand, lower prestige teams provide a greater challenge to build into contenders. The choice is yours.